I was so desperate and I saw my blood report, it was so bad, my liver health was not good. I started taking this supplement called. What's up guys, my name is Shreyas and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, especially if you enjoy the content or the style of content that I provide. And if you have always been subscribed, I thank you guys so much. We are so close to the biggest milestone ever on this channel, which is 100k subscribers. If we reach that, I'll throw you guys a virtual party and I'll work even harder. So thank you so much for that. So today we are going to react on a video that I was sent to by a subscriber long back, like 2 months back, but unfortunately I was not uploading videos then. But I decided I'll make a video. I'm fulfilling my promise to Remo, who has also sent me studies and all that, all the important links. So we are reacting to the channel Vion, hosted by Palki ma'am. Now Palki ma'am, I really like her style of journalism or presentation and all that. They have also made various videos on health related topics. I'll display on the screen, and I agree with 99% of the things that they said. But then I was sent this video which we will watch and discuss. I will also read the comments on that video. I'll also show you guys certain links, and I'll also show you guys supplements that are absolutely overhyped and unnecessary, and they do not work at all. Okay, so now let us start off. And remember guys, this is a news channel, not my channel. Vion or Vion is a news channel, and they have writers, they have editors, they have script writers, they have a whole team, 10 cameras, they have everything, right? So remember, you can't always blame the host, because they have to put out so much information, so much content, that sometimes they can't sit there and go through all the information they are saying. So in that sense, I am nothing against Palki ma'am. I'm a huge fan. I repost her stories every now and then, so I really like her. So just to clear that out. But at the end of the day, I'm a fitness channel. This video is regarding fitness, and if there is some misinformation, I need to point that out, and I hope that I don't get copyrighted or my channel doesn't get deleted, because I'm talking about a huge company, right? So let's start off and react to this video first.
On Gravitas, we regularly warn you against falling for health fads, the likes of protein powders, weight loss tea, immunity pills. We bring you research-packed reports on the downside of health fads.
First of all, she says health fads and then adds protein powder in that topic. Now, this is a huge thing, because remember guys, when you watch my videos, you are a fitness enthusiast, right? But when people, the type of people that watch those kind of videos, they are not fitness enthusiasts. They are just regular people trying to get some news regarding what's happening in Ukraine or what's happening in Russia, right? But then they stumble across a video like this where they say that protein powder is a fad. It is not. Okay, protein powder is not a fad. You guys know that protein powders are beneficial to certain type of people who are on the move a lot, people who don't have time to cook. It helps them get their recommended protein intake. She says that you need only 50 grams, but we clearly know that 50 grams of protein for someone who is exercising hard, he needs more than that. He or she needs more than that to recover, right? So she says that, and then she says that all the information provided is backed by research. So when you're talking about, let's say, an exercise, right, and you give out advice saying research has found, okay, it's not that important to cite the research or the link in the description box, but in this situation it is very important that you put down links, because the type of viewers that watch your videos are very smart people, right? They're interested in world affairs, which means they are smart. So you need to make sure that you put in the links in the description box so that people can read. But luckily for me, the subscriber of our channel sent me a few links which we'll discuss later. So let's continue.
For you, it's from Australia. People there are being forced to get liver transplants, not because of excessive drinking or exposure to viruses, but because of some so-called herbal and dietary supplements.
Okay, so in the beginning itself, she's like, in Australia, people are getting liver transplants and getting themselves into emergency rooms because of the use of dietary supplements. Can this happen? Definitely. In the rarest of rare cases, direct ingestion of or direct supplementation orally of these herbal supplements or bodybuilding diet supplements, which we will also talk about later, uh, can cause situations like that. But you also need to understand that some people have effed up liver, right? Some people actually have effed up liver. I recently did my blood test. I found out that my liver is not that in great condition because of the lifestyle I was following: alcohol, junk food, no exercise, all come in combination causes your organs to go bad. Okay, but at the same time, just if I pop a pill of let's say ashwagandha or omega 3, will it actually put me into emergency? It might, but it is not directly because of that. It is because my liver was already not that great. Okay, so you need to keep that in mind as well as we go through this video.
What are dietary supplements? In simple words, products that promise to add nutrients to your body, like vitamin C tablets or multivitamins, omega 3 pills, protein powders, health drinks for children. These are dietary supplements.
Yes, she's definitely right about that. These are dietary supplements which you can get from the diet, but unfortunately most people do not have the time to eat certain kind of food, and hence, or education to eat certain kind of food, and hence they go and take these supplements, hence the word dietary supplements.
76% of American adults take these. What about India? A survey conducted in July 2020 found 37% of Indian respondents taking dietary supplements.
Okay, those numbers are very big, and most of the people that take dietary supplements are not actually fitness enthusiasts. I'll tell you why. Fitness enthusiasts are usually more aware about the surroundings. They can read the room, as they say, and they know what these supplements do, and they are more efficient with their nutrition as well. Hence they get a lot of these things like vitamins and minerals from their diet, right? And hence they do not need to take all these dietary supplements. But at the same time, the large percentage or the large chunk of these numbers that she mentioned include people who have no idea regarding nutrition, who go to a party and their friend tells them that I've been taking this, I'm feeling great, bro. That kind of manipulation, or that kind of influence, right? So that is why most people take these dietary supplements without any idea of what they are taking. Are they actually deficient in that or not? And then maybe it's not necessary, you might overdo it, and what happens is vitamins in a large quantity is also not good for you. Okay, so it's very rare, but it does happen. Some people, they are vegetarians and they eat a lot of vegetables, and they also eat a ton of multivitamins. Okay, something can go wrong. Okay, but liver transplant and all that, I think that's a little too far, but there are chances which we will discuss later.
These products are supposed to be good for you. Many of these products promise muscle gain or weight loss. What they don't tell you is that they can also land you in hospital.
Okay, first thing is they are using stock footage in the background, which means just random stock footage you can find on certain websites. She is talking about dietary supplements to build muscle and all that. Okay, I agree. There are supplements that claim that, but in the background she is literally showing an injection with basically steroid. That is basically a stock footage to show steroid usage. Then she is showing the internal organs. Okay, she is not showing it, the editor is showing it. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. The whole idea behind this whole supplementation, people still have no idea. People do not know how to separate steroids from normal dietary health supplements. Okay, that is the number one thing, and lot of people who come into the emergency are already using steroids or have used some form of steroids, and unfortunately sometimes they are not open enough to talk about that, and hence it is assumed that they are taking these kind of herbal diet pills or dietary supplements or bodybuilding supplements, when we all know that there is a huge difference in terms of the way it affects in a positive and negative way when you compare the herbal supplements with the steroids.
Study was conducted in Australia between 2009 and 2020. 184 adults were studied. All of them had drug-induced liver injury.
Study that she references, I don't think you should take that seriously, because it is just few hundred people, right? So it is not going to make a difference. They might have already had other issues, like they might have been a huge alcoholic, they might have had a very bad diet, they might not have exercised at all. So overall their lifestyle might have been so bad that then they started taking these things, and maybe that is what, the timing, the coincidence, that it might be just like that, it just happened at a time where they started taking that.
Herbal and dietary supplements were responsible for 47% of these cases. Between 2018 and 2020, 10 out of 19 patients who suffered liver injury did so because of these supplements. Between 2009 and 2011, the count was 2 out of 11.
The information that I'm getting here, it feels like, my mom coming to my room and giving me information because she read a WhatsApp message, and she felt like, oh my God, look at how nicely it's written, right? It's written so well, and maybe it's true. And she comes to me and then she tells me, hey, don't take whey protein, don't take omega-3. Right, so that is what usually happens.
Marketed as must-haves, endorsed by gym trainers, influencers, certain dietitians too. But any expert who's qualified to comment on health will only warn you against non-prescribed supplements.
Okay, now definitely I agree with her here. As you guys know, I've been doing YouTube for almost nine years, I think, and me promoting supplements has always been I've been very sensitive towards promoting supplements. I've been very pragmatic. I haven't just promoted whatever supplement approaches me or whatever supplement brand approaches me. That is definitely a point that I agree on. Influencers, I hate that word, but influencers, they are not actually doing the right thing as influencers, because most of the supplements, most of their followers do not need most of the supplements, right? But just because they are making money, they can make money, they just promote every single supplement which is not even necessary. So I definitely agree with that. I am not at all disagreeing. I myself say that, you should not, like 16-year-olds message me, can I build a good body without supplements? Yes, and you should not be using supplements at that age. Okay, first of all, you probably aren't earning money, so you need to depend on your parents. That is the first point. Second point, if you focus a lot on supplements, you will not put in the same amount of hard work in the gym, and you won't put the same amount of hard work in educating yourself regarding exercise and nutrition. Okay, so that is another thing. So influencers definitely play a huge part in people taking most of these unnecessary supplements.
In 2015, a study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that supplements were responsible for nearly 23,000 visits to emergency every year. 23,000, and this is for England alone. Weight loss products accounted for a quarter of single product-led emergency visits. And women.
Okay guys, so the main keyword here is weight loss pills. Now what are weight loss pills? Weight loss pills are sold to you online, or sold to you by your supplement seller friend, or your friend who is a trainer, or a trainer who is your friend, saying that these are weight loss pills, completely safe. But what might also be happening here is you might be sold something which is on the inside completely different to what you are being sold. It can be clenbuterol, it can be any oral steroid which might help you in promoting fat loss, but it comes with side effects. So you need to remember that most of the people, there are a lot of people who get cheated on in the gym, cheated on by their friends, so-called friends who are in the industry. So you need to remember, weight loss pills specify the ingredients. Caffeine, not really. Caffeine, there are enough studies to prove that caffeine doesn't cause any harm in the long term if taken in the right quantity. If you overdo it, you probably die of a heart attack, but most of the times it does not.
And women were affected disproportionately. That's hardly a surprise given how society's unrealistic beauty standards often force women and girls to resort to weight loss pills.
I mean, I agree with that. There's a standard where women have to be skinny, women have to be fat, but women shouldn't be fat. Let's be honest, guys. A lot of people have been harassing me over the last, I would say 3 years, without knowing what I've been going through, just calling me fat, and I've gained weight and this and that, and fat shaming basically. Even though I can take it, most people can't take it, right? So just saying that only women get affected and then they take desperate measures like weight loss pills, that's not true. At the same time, women are more influenced by these weight loss pills, because with men, it's not that much where a friend who is a guy, my guy friend, he would not shame me to such an extent where I feel insecure. But with women, let's be honest, that's how it is. They are more worried about their looks, and they are more worried about other friends' looks as well. So yes, I do agree with that, but society if you're getting to the age of marriage, if you're 26, 27, definitely the first thing your parents probably tell you is lose some weight. So it is the same. Unless you're a billionaire, the parents will always tell you, you need to be presentable, you need to look good, you need to this and that. So that is definitely there, and it's not just for women.
Of the 23,000 emergency visits, 10% were because of energy boosting products.
Okay, now energy promoting supplements include pre-workout, gaming products, fat burners. I can even include Gatorade, because it is kind of a drink which is not purely natural according to them, according to the general population, right? So yes, I'll tell you guys something that I haven't shared. So anxiety is one thing which you tend to have, most of the people have, but for some people it is little bit higher than others, and it was little bit higher for me. So when I was taking pre-workouts, 350 mg of caffeine recently, yes, I did have side effects, and there was an instance where I did end up in the hospital, not because I was fell on the floor or anything, but I had to, my heart rate was so elevated after the workout. During the workout, I just could not complete my workout. So yes, if you already have any issues like that, do not use these supplements. I'm warning you right now. If you have issues like anxiety, lack of sleep, do not use these supplements. But at the same time, if you are a very healthy individual, very fit individual, and you want to increase performance, pre-workouts definitely do help. So just saying it will cause a heart attack or something crazy, it's not right. Okay, but now I know that for me, till I'm completely sorted, with my anxiety and everything, I won't take pre-workout. I'm not pre-workout, I'm not taking caffeine. That's it, caffeine. That is the keyword. I'm not taking caffeine. I'm only taking citrulline, malate and beta-alanine. Okay, it doesn't have any side effects for that anxiety or raising heartbeat or panic or anything like that. Okay, there is half truth to this, but most people will never end up in a hospital after taking pre-workout, especially if they are taking the right amount. If you're doing a TikTok video by taking 3-4 scoops, you probably end up dead, and you deserve to be end up dead as well if you're taking 4 scoops. So yeah, that is definitely a point that I wanted to share since a long time.
Nothing supplements wholesome home cooked meals. Nothing is healthier than home food.
Again, this is subjective, and this is different for different homes. Okay, now a lot of people would believe her saying home cooked food is better. I definitely agree that home cooked food is better than ordering from Swiggy or Zomato. 100%. I put my hands up, because you guys, I'm the perfect example of the side effects of ordering from Swiggy and Zomato. But is home cooked food really healthy? 90% of Indians, we eat mostly home cooked food, but India is also right up there when it comes to obesity. Okay, so obesity is something that we will have to discuss for the future videos. I'll get some guests on to talk more about this, but obesity is something that is not talked about at all enough, not talked about enough, right? Home cooked food is good, better than eating junk food from outside, but at the same time, if you're not eating the right type of home food, if you're eating fried chips all the time, if you're eating fried potatoes all the time, definitely, is that really healthy? Are you really healthy eating like that? No. Eating rice and dal, definitely healthy, but eating rice, dal and some lot of fried potatoes, is it really healthy? Not really, right? So again, you need to correctly explain, just to keep the video short. You can't just go by bullet points. You need to explain as well. Home cooked food, yes, they are healthy, but not healthy at the same time, and you can see the results. India is one of the most obese countries in the world. Okay, and we are supposedly following a very healthy diet, healthy home cooked diet, right? So that's again 40% true, 60% not true.
It's the job of an advertising agency to make you believe otherwise. It's the job of marketing teams to sell protein powders as an alternative for breakfast. Gym trainers earn a commission for selling you a particular brand of supplement. Celebrities are paid for endorsing these so-called health products. This is an industry feeding on your body image issues.
Okay, this is another place where I completely agree with the Palki ma'am. That being said, firstly, I want to tell you guys that, see, fitness industry includes products related to fitness. One of the sources of income for fitness professionals is by selling or promoting health supplements. Okay, but I believe there has to be a certain level of there has to be certain morals where and beliefs where you need to kind of say to yourself that, okay, I'll promote products, but I'll only promote products that I use and I would use continuously for the rest of my life. Most of the people are not doing that. They are just marketing and advertising products that they're just using once in the video. And most actors, I've seen lot of actors promoting peanut butter supplements, and some of them have sugar in it, and they are so health conscious they won't even eat sugar, right? So they, in the video, they'll just act like they're eating it. Okay, but people who are influenced by that, they go and buy this peanut butter, even though there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of sugar. What I'm saying is, all these actors, they don't even use it. So definitely the money is there's so much money in this industry that I still believe you can still make money promoting the right kind of supplements. That's all I'm trying to say, and that is all what I'll always do. I've not done deals with so many companies because they asked me to promote glutamine, arginine, carnitine, very bad pre-workouts and all that. Okay, so I'm not saying I'm some great guy, but I'm saying more people can do this so that younger people don't get influenced, because most of these supplements don't do much for you anyway.
This is an industry feeding on your body image issues.
Yeah, this is something that any industry thrives on, people's insecurities, like even with me. I'll tell you another thing, guys. When I was at my peak weight, right, of 135 kgs, I was so desperate, and I saw my blood report. It was so bad, my liver health was not good. I started taking this supplement called a 21-day liver detox supplement. Okay, I'm being honest here, because at that time I was, even though I'm a fitness trainer, I was so like, I was seeing that ad everywhere, and then I was like, let me just try it, right? So that is how supplement industry is worth so much. It's one of the most profitable industries in the recent times, because health is something people are serious about, even though most of these supplements do not promote health in any way. But that is what is happening. People, when their desperation leads to a lot of you doing a lot of wrong things. Like, for me, the wrong things would be trying that liver thing, liver detox thing, and doing a zero carb diet or a low carb diet. Unnecessary. I do not put my clients on that. So why am I doing it? Because I was desperate, right? So that is what happens. When you're desperate, your mind plays games and you start becoming delusional. So definitely agree with that point.
Proof that supplements can help you safely lose weight or gain muscle. But here's what we have proof for. Dietary supplements can land you in hospital, hurt your liver, force you to get a liver transplant. Over-the-counter supplements can kill you. I'm not a doctor, but here's what I can tell you.
Okay guys, one more thing that I forgot to mention in this video was regarding the fakeness or the authenticity of supplements. Now, a lot of supplements back in the day, when a lot of the data she collected and they collected and mentioned about in the video was from 2009, 2010, 2011. A lot of the supplements were very fishy and very dodgy back in the day. Okay, so now there are many companies, but what I'm still trying to tell you guys is, go for popular brands, go for reputed brands, well respected brands in the industry that has been selling supplements for a long time. Don't go for cheap supplements just because you don't have the money. It is better to rather focus on a good diet than buy cheap supplements. Okay, so if you don't have the money, don't buy supplement. That is another big point. A lot of these people back in the day who went to the emergency might also have taken fake supplements, fake fat burners, which might have had traces of steroids, right? So you need to be careful that you buy proper supplements. I think in today's day and age, it is very hard for companies to scam you in terms of adding steroids and all that. Your protein supplement might not have 25 grams of protein, but I don't think these days they'll be adding any steroids into your whey protein supplement. So do not worry and go for well reputed brand. Look for reviews online by people, real customers, not influencers. Okay, so that is one point I forgot to mention in this video. Alright guys, now I want to read a couple of comments just to show you guys what general population thinks about that video and how it affects them, and maybe I'll find some different stories regarding this topic, right? So right here I see a comment saying, I knew a girl of age 15 who was obese, and instead of working out or jogging, she started taking weight loss pills. This caused her liver damage and she passed away on February 19th, 2021. Now that is really unfortunate. 15 years old, that's very young, right? So he says she instead of working out or jogging, she started weight loss pills, and that is unfortunate. Those weight loss pills could have been anything, especially if it was given by some random person, right? So that's because we are the shallow ones. Part of our shitty society made her feel like shit. Body shaming is real. It definitely is. I'm the best example. If I write the word fat in my comment section for my all videos, you'll see tons. Even when I was really, you know, at my peak physique, right? Just because I was not 10%. Comment saying no, it's not body shaming, it's laziness. If someone is fat, it's rightful to call him her fat. The thing is, she took some weight loss pills to lose weight rather than buy a pair of jogging shoes and jog every day. It's unfortunate, but she took a shortcut, and guess what happened? I thought the girl was 15. 15. Like, I mean, what's she supposed to do? You know, I mean, maybe she was not guided the right way. It is nothing is her fault, and she might have already had a condition, medical condition, which caused all of this and caused her to gain weight. Not everyone who gains weight just gains weight because of eating too much. That's not true. Okay, another comment here. Finally, someone came up with these reports. We really need to stop these gym enthusiasts from taking such products. We need to tell them that muscular body and fitness are two separate terms. Now, I do agree with Mr. Mishra here, but what he needs to also understand is that not everyone who goes to the gym has a muscular body. Not everyone who goes to the gym is going for that purpose. There are some extremes where people do take steroids, and that is completely different from these supplements that we are talking about. You know, one of the biggest side effects of taking oral steroids is, oral meaning steroids that are in pill forms, is damage to your liver. Okay, so the most people that you see that are losing their life or having kidney transplants and all this, who are like muscular, they are probably gotten this either because they already had a condition and steroids just made it worse, or they just took too much of steroids and ended up like that. So yeah, see, this is one of the best comments. Herbal and dietary supplements is a strong herbal and dietary supplements is a strong generalization. You still need to look at the ingredients. Definitely, this is basically my video summed up in one sentence. And let's see the replies. Exactly, there's a simpler approach. You ask your doctor if you need dietary supplements. If they say no, don't get it. Like, a doctor with just a physical examination can't tell you all this. There's a longer process, and that is when you have a crazy deficiency. Even normal people can take certain things like omega 3 and vitamin D, especially if you don't go out in the sun. I've known people who have damaged their liver through abuse of alcohol. I've never heard of anyone damaging their liver through supplement abuse. Definitely, supplement abuse, I agree. And steroid abuse, definitely not. A lot of people get liver damage, and most of the people who end up in emergency because of dietary supplements are people who have taken some sort of supplements or pills or something like that are not good for your health. Definitely. And alcohol abuse, absolutely, that is one of the main reasons why your liver gets damaged in a long run. Which supplements were being taken and for how long? Were they plant based or dairy based? Were they in combination or along with others? There are still questions that could be answered here. Were the people already suffering from organ problems? Need more information. Definitely. This guy says, did you watch and concentrated the whole video? Definitely we did watch the whole video, and after that the person is asking the similar question, right? Definitely, guys, you need to understand that just because someone with a confident face is giving out information, that can be me as well, doesn't mean you have to just blindly believe it. So I'm going to drop few links in the description. Go read it. It's written in simple English, nothing crazy, even I could understand it. So go check it and read through it, and you'll decide for yourself eventually, whether these are actually like proper research and studies, or this is just some observations. There's a huge difference between observation and real study. So okay, guys, so before we end this video, I would like to talk to you guys for a couple of minutes. Do not use supplements that tell you that this is detoxing, this will help you detox, get rid of all the toxins. No, guys, for that you need to follow a good diet. Your liver and kidneys, even though they are sometimes damaged to an extent that is not reversible, most of the things can be reversed if you change your lifestyle. Believe me, guys, like, my cholesterol was very high, my liver function was not that great, triglycerides fucked up, everything was bad, and just 1.5 months of clean, not clean as in I would still eat food that I like, but I avoided all the junk food, processed food as much as I can. I exercised a lot. That definitely helped. My cholesterol from 295 came to 225 or 215, I think. My triglycerides normal. Vitamin D normal, just because of the supplementation. Omega 3 definitely played a part in that as well. So unless as long as you do all these things properly, supplementation is not necessary. Even whey protein is not necessary, but it can definitely help you if you have a busy schedule, if you have less time, if you are traveling a lot. Whey protein definitely helps you and definitely has helped a lot of people become healthier. Okay, if you have to choose between a burger that you eat with fries and coke, and you are like, okay, let me just take a scoop of protein, what in the long term will cause more damage? Just tell me that. On that note, guys, I'm going to end this video. I hope the final thing that I mentioned summarized the video well enough for you guys, and I hope I don't get copyrighted. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Like the video. And another thing, guys, if you want workout plans, like one-time workout plans with constant email support, meaning I sell these workout programs which actually help you become more healthy, unlike selling supplements. I have a push-pull leg split. I have a 12-week strength program, which is like a hybrid program where you can gain a lot of strength and muscle, and people who have tried it definitely know that for a fact that it definitely helps them. And then I also have a 8-week bodybuilding kind of program, which is good for people who are intermediate to advanced and you just want to enjoy a few weeks of some bodybuilding style workout. So that's all, guys. Like the video. Thank you so much for watching, if you have been watching it till the end, and I hope you get good health. And remember, guys, most of it is always in your hands. Focus on health first, focus on moving more and eating enough. That is my new mantra: move more, eat enough. So that is all I have to say, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again. Peace.